there were so many people that commented on the way that we commented on the Jidion EDP situation. So I want to start there. I do want to start there. I want to get that out the way early. I took a lot of people's advice. Well, let me say this. Did y'all do some more research before we get too deep into the weeds?
Got like 90% through the video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it while I'm mute real quick. Literally am in the last minute. And
I got a lot of research done from the video. Got a lot of research done. Watched a couple videos. I watched Moist Critical stream. Watched Playback's video. Watched Jidion's reaction to EDP saying something to him on his stream.
I finished.
Like on his, not on his stream, but on his page. EDP made a video. Jidion reacted to it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Me personally, I'm here to stand 10 toes in what I said last week. I know that may come off as a surprise, or people might not like that or whatever. But based off of what I gathered, Jidion is using this situation for clout. There can be conversations had about, what he's doing to benefit the thing. I would love to have those conversations to benefit the situation. But from what I gathered, he's using this for clout.
Mm-hmm. Well, Omar, I ain't gonna lie to you, scoot over, because I need to put my 10 toes down as well, because I'm not changing shit I said last week or last episode, because I didn't say nothing wrong. No one denounced EDP for doing what he did. We all said he was a sick fuck. All I said at that time, and what I'm saying now, I want to see the video to see what is the purpose of you dropping the video. And even with all the context, and everybody, the context is out there. I didn't want to hear him explaining it, because you can say whatever to justify what you're doing. He says the police is involved. That's not defeating what the fuck I said. The police being involved, him being involved with Jimmy fucking Snicker, fake Chris Hansen, none of that devalues what I said, which is, bro, I need to see what the fuck Jidion is doing, dressing up as a cupcake, pulling up on that nigga, you using him in a fucking interview and all that shit. And Omar said it perfectly. He's doing it for clout. He's doing it for clicks. The shit that I was afraid that was gonna happen, which I wanted to just watch the video for, I got it from him explaining it, from Moist Critical explaining it, Playback explained it, everything explained it perfectly. He could have went 100% non-content with this and still got everything done. He could have literally went off the internet. He could have went and contacted the police. He could have contacted the girl, her mom. He could have did everything he did in the exact way, except for flying out and filming EDP with a fucking cupcake suit on, without interviewing EDP in his Discord, which got him access to the 15-year-old girl. This was nothing but a fucking cosplay. This was nothing but a play for clicks. And again, no one is saying EDP is right. That is a sick fat fuck. He's a fucking diddler. But you could have did this without recording it. What was the purpose of recording it? You doing a video does nothing with the evidence. It does nothing to add evidence. It does nothing to justify what was going on. You got all that shit off camera. You did all that shit off camera, offline, everything. What is the point of all that, bro? Like, what was the point of Jidion being involved? And I said that then, niggas was like, no, because it was his Discord, so he felt responsible. So responsibly talk to her mom, like you did. Responsibly get the authorities involved, like you did, and leave it there. What is all this extra shit for clicks, content, and fucking clout for?
Yeah, I don't know. Just looking at the comments from the last pod, I didn't expect anyone to really switch up their opinion. It was just, from listening to the last pod, it sounded like we were missing a couple parts to the story and speaking and having an opinion on it. But yeah, now that everyone's done the research, and if that's still the conclusion, then I don't got a problem with it personally. And even just for myself, I was more educated on the fact that he didn't do it all for content. He did go through the proper measures of taking it to the authorities and making sure that all the evidence is there, so that, EDP actually gets reprimanded from a legal standpoint. But at the same token, I think it's very clear that, Jidion is using the situation for content and for clout, essentially. And again, for me, the weird thing for me is just, the repeated interactions with EDP. It'd be one thing if this was like the first time he's done it, but again, like he tried to do some sort of interview a couple months ago. Now he's doing more content, and I think the video where he rolled up with the cupcake suit, apparently that wasn't even like a sting operation. That was like a whole separate situation where they just wanted to confront EDP about some weird picture. So, I don't know. Like I said on the last pod, I just think when it comes to this specific type of content, there is like a fine line of doing this for the greater good and like a selfish, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me do this because this will get a bunch of clicks. And I feel like, lines are being tiptoed on right now. So,
shouts out to the 10 gifted, but go ahead, Sage.
Well, I'm going to say that I don't really have the strongest stance on it because, good Lord, I'm about to get jumped. But I don't necessarily disagree with what y'all saying, but I think it's a situation where, yet again, things like this can somewhat be simultaneous or both is possible. It's 100% possible that, and plausible to be honest, when you look into the situation, that 9 times out of 10, he is doing the right thing. He's got authorities involved. Apparently he's going to court. The way that the situation came about sounds pretty organic, at least at base value. If you want to call him a liar, then I guess, but I can't really change your mind. So everything about this entire situation, and I don't need to explain the whole thing because apparently everybody knows the whole thing. It's a matter of like, okay, when is it getting too far? When is it getting to nasty man land? When are we going from like Mr. Beast curing the blind to, hey, I'm getting these peds and I'm gonna hide their face type shit? Like that's where I think, like, I don't think he's gotten to this extreme to where it's like, you're making evil content, anything like that. So I'm not necessarily upset at it. Is it for views? A little bit, 100%. Is it for, I guess, the fame, the glory? Yeah, but at the same time, he's doing it to bro the fuck up. I guess it's a humiliation thing as well, because I mean, fuck that guy. So not mad at it. Yeah. Again, I'm just really like, I can't even put it into words, and that's why I don't really have a strong stance on it. I'm just copacetic with the whole situation because am I really offended or upset that this is on camera? No, because if he did the same thing off camera, I'm not gonna then proceed to treat him like he's fucking Superman the Third. Like, all he did was record the shit. I'm not gonna look at him from completely a morally just guy to the barest, most evilest motherfucker of all time just because he did it on camera. So I'm very just like, oh, he made a video on it, cool. But that's my personal thing, and I know y'all all disagree. So not about to go to war. So
no. I was about to say, honestly, you brought up a good point, and you can definitely draw a comparison between what Mr. Beast does and this exact situation of filming EDP with the intentions of getting them caught and doing something good. I would just argue against that. My argument against that would just be, or the difference would be, Mr. Beast built his brand and his whole channel off the fact of, I'm doing good deeds and filming it and putting the proceeds back into the content so I can do more good deeds. And it's just a longer repertoire of doing that versus Jidion, which he's literally known for just doing shit to get clicks. Whether that's good publicity or bad publicity, shit you deem okay or not okay, he's doing whatever it takes just to get you to click his shit and be popular. With well, really, that was really it. My fault.
Yeah, he's tied into the situation because it was directly in his Discord, and you could argue it's just a bad messenger. I do know the other YouTuber that's involved. I don't want to fuck his name up.
Skeet Jeans.
Skeet Jeans. I almost said sleazy, so I don't want to fuck his name up. But to be honest, that's what I almost said. So, but I know that he, and I haven't watched his content. No disrespect, I just really haven't watched it. I know that that's his niche necessarily, and he's even gotten it before anybody has their whoa, not this guy again. He's literally gotten people packed up. So he's kind of like Chris Hansen, I guess. I'm foreign to that whole genre, but he actually does get people packed up, long story short. It isn't just a situation where he's getting the views, peed, but then nothing happens to the peed. Like, he's actually been cooking some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. So I say that to say, I think, yeah, Jidion could potentially be seen as like a a goofy messenger or just straight up wrong messenger here, but he's tied into it directly via his Discord. So again, I'm not necessarily mad at it. Like,
I will also agree if this was just a solo incident of, okay, Jidion EDP was in Jidion's Discord, did this, that's why he's doing this. He was trying to get content with EDP well before this. He did multiple attempts of trying to do some form of content with EDP. So that's why I'm like, all right, that's where it gets distasteful. You know his repertoire, you know the history of EDP, you know what the light is like around him, and you're just constantly trying to get some form of content off with him, whether it's an interview or doing whatever the fuck you're trying to do. I didn't even know the cupcake thing was a separate video. Like, I didn't even know that was its own separate thing. Like, they just went to find EDP to ask him about the makeup picture. I didn't know that was that. I thought that was tied into this. So the fact that that's separate adds even more into it. Like, all right, nigga, you're going out of your way to track him down just to get him in your videos for what? That wasn't even for anything. You was just trolling. And out of all people, you're trolling EDP in public about some dumb shit just to use his likeness and his name for clicks, in my opinion. That's at least what it seems.
Yeah, I don't know. Just for me, it's a slippery slope, because at the end of the day, I think what Jidion and them capturing EDP is like, at the end of the day, it's a net positive, in my opinion. And even on the criticism with Jidion, I just feel like you can make the argument that even us talking about this whole situation is in the same vein of, talking about something for attention that we really shouldn't be. So again, it's a slippery slope. It definitely is, in my opinion. It's not a black and white situation for me. It's not fuck Jidion from here on out type shit. But
it's not slippery to me, chat. Okay. Listen, because I watched the clip again. Was tasked with watching our clip specifically again, and I was going pretty hard about it. I texted them this group chat that we have right here at like 5:20 in the morning, right? That day. It's like 5:20 in the morning.
I've been up at 4 every single day, so I'm up.
I texted them and I was like, hey, I watched it again. We didn't do anything wrong. So I want to run down a little timeline. And partially because of how strongly I was last pod, and partially also because I have Inside's video, Jidion's moderator for his Discord to the left of me. And maybe if I hear a little bit more, he'll say something that'll sway my opinion. But for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, but Inside gets a message, Jidion's moderator, that says, hey, I'm mod an EDP server. Do you guys want to essentially do a collab interview, whatever? Inside messages Dion. He says that's cool. They get into a group chat together, and EDP gets sent the link to his Discord for this interview by Jidion himself, right? This is Inside's messages. This is the message from that group chat. This is Jidion sending this to EDP. Now, as far as I understand, EDP flakes on that, and then he's left in this Discord. So already, who you are making content or giving this guy a platform, it's for content. Again, not siding with EDP and his actions. This is just talking about Jidion and how he does content. Right here, boom. Then as you go down, the cupcake thing, like Biso said, that had nothing to do with it. You pulling up to him, if you're supposedly addressing him for some of these accusations anyway, why wear a cupcake suit? We get it, you're a professional troll, a raw dogger, right? It's for the content. And I've been watching basically every day since these things have happened. He streamed every day talking about this. There's a video every day talking about this. Holding stages. We've got EDP's best friend in the Discord making content surrounding this. Only thing that I'm addressing is all these people that say it's for awareness. Now, you might say, who cares because of what EDP does or has done or whatever the case may be. But if that's the case, just say it's for the content. Don't say it's for bringing awareness. You're not truly bringing awareness. But what you are doing is you're subjecting your Discord that says it has 156,000 members, 157,000, I'll round it up.
Dang.
And I'm pretty sure a large portion of those are underage kids. You're subjecting them to somebody who is known for doing these things to and with kids, and then leaving it unchecked. Because as far as I understand, when he joined, he just stayed in the Discord. Now, somebody's gonna correct me, please. But as far as I understand, he was just left in there with a bunch of kids. You brought Robert to the 5th grade football game and said, "Go crazy, buddy."
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. That's a crazy concept.
God damn, bro. Why'd you
That's
have
a
to word it
super.
like
That's a super
truth.
crazy
That's the
concept.
truth.
Yeah.
That's a super
I
crazy
feel it.
concept.
Yeah,
I feel it.
like it needs to be known. In regards to what you're saying, the debunky, I guess, is if he got booted. Then yeah. I just need to see this video, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I need to see this video. I need to see everything. How is the video set up? Is it yeah? Side note: football's going crazy, but yeah. I just need to see the video, and I think I'll have a more concrete, like non-PC tippy-toey take. But at the moment, I'm just still like, this could go wrong. Like I said in the last pod, and I'll stand by that. I guess. I hope it's not a situation where it's two weirdos on camera. So far, I'm not gonna lie, it's not necessarily looking like it, but I'm not gonna say what Omar's saying is just complete baloney. It's possible that those could be the situation. I just need to see these things so I can have a strong stance.
Hell yeah.
Sorry about that.
Can I ask y'all something?
What's up?
Yeah, sure. What's up? What the fuck is Storm?
That said EDP 445, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
EDP 445, there's no way that somebody could say he had maybe there was a Discord channel or platform that nobody knew about. He had a secret one or whatever, right? That's EDP 445. With Discord, you can change how long a link is able to be clicked on, right? You can set it from, this can be used 5 times, this can be used for 7 days, or this is a one-time only click, right?
For invites to a server, yeah.
I think.
Right. You can do that, right?
Yeah.
And then if
Invites
you ban somebody, you can also IP ban them, right?
I don't know about IP banning. I know you can ban them. I don't know about if you can specifically IP ban them.
As far as I understand, you can IP ban people from Discord. IP ban from Discord. See, what I'm saying though is, yes, Discord allows IP bans. Actually, every ban is an IP ban. Damn.
Yeah, it literally says actually every IP ban is a ban.
What I'm saying here is there are a plethora of ways to avoid a situation where this guy can have access to this person. Hell, me personally, if I was gonna do something like this, set up a StreamYard, invite you there. It's just me and you. Set up a Zoom call. It's just me and you. FaceTime. Any other situation in which I don't have you walking through, hey, just walk through the stages over there. We're gonna walk through, all these 15-year-olds to get to the stage. You'll be good, right? I'm not gonna walk with you. You be good, right? Let me send you this days before. You're gonna walk through this crowd of 15-year-olds. I'll meet you up there. You're good, right? Doesn't that sound fucking crazy?
I'll give you that. They should have thought it through in terms of doing it via Discord. The only devil's advocate I would give him in that situation, and
That's the 650 in the building.
Yeah, shout out the fucking 650. The only hindsight thing I'll give you is obviously when we all did our research, we found out that it was a connection between the two Discords. So they kind of kept it within the Discord there. Obviously, it would have been optimal if someone took the next step of it, like, yeah, but let's do this on Zoom or something like that. Obviously, things could have been performed better. That's not it.
I thought the screenshot you showed on the screen was like a private DM where like you can just privately add people. No, or was that like from a text channel?
I don't know.
That was a private DM on Discord.
Yeah,
between his mod, Jidion's mod, Jidion, and EDP.
Okay, so from that invite, EDP came into the Discord. And then he started talking to the 15-year-old girl.
He declined the interview because he wouldn't get paid, and instead of kicking him out afterwards, they just left him in there, and then he got in contact with the 15-year-old girl. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. They should have banned him. Like, hey, Yeah, they should
should have,
especially if you-
a private call.
Especially if you know you have a young audience in your Discord. That's especially the thing. You can't use the excuse of, oh, I didn't know. That's your Discord community. You know the demographic. And even if you don't, your mod does. So like I said, I need to see this video that comes out because and honestly, I don't need to see the video because I already got the answer that I needed. I really did. I already got the answer. So I don't even need to see the video. I already know what the fuck is going on, and I'm not surprised.
And then he says, I'm cooperating, all this stuff. To be honest with you, the legwork was done by the young woman that you helped subject to this man. That legwork was done. She went to the police, all that. She just informed you because it happened on your platform. You decided, oh, now it's my duty to take it to the next level and do this, that, and the third. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Your first mistake was having this nasty man in your Discord. Period, point blank.